I'll give you guys my full marathon experience in the Nike Alphafly. This is the shoe that I use when I ran Columbus Marathon about, I would say now, about 4 weeks ago. And honestly speaking, this was not my first choice for that race. I actually really wanted to use the Vaporfly, but I used the Vaporfly a lot during pandemic. So when I actually used the Vaporfly in some of my training runs, I just felt that, you know, the shoe is not really like good for like longer distances anymore, especially for like a marathon. So I decided to use the Alphafly. So one thing that I can really say about the Alphafly is the comfort. When I finally decided to use the Alphafly, I just felt so relieved because I know that the shoe is very, very comfortable, and I know that really the shoe can cover the distance without any problem. And the shoe is also very, very bouncy. Like bounciness of the shoe, it's just, I would say it's like so much bounce in the shoe that I would say that it's giving me a little bit of problem. I like, of course, like the spring-like kind of feel from the shoe. You know, it's giving you like that nice pop sometimes, and it helps to run you a little bit more efficient. But the Alphafly is just too much bounce for me. From the start, you know, it's always feels so good. Just, you know, that nice bounce and comfort. I really enjoy that from the start. But once I go a little bit longer, like past a half marathon, too much bouncing, I just really feel like the shoe is like making my legs so tired at the end. And the underfoot feel of the shoe is also kind of different. See, it's not a one-piece midsole or outsole. I just really could not get that really nice footing. So of course you can see it's like separate from, you know, the AirPods, and then the heels right here. So I just could not get that really nice footing. I actually really have to almost like push the pace a little bit harder than I like for the most of the time, because I just could not get that nice footing if I'm just like running, like I would say like more like a moderate kind of pace. I can feel that the shoe is a little bit rocky, and it's also kind of like bulky, and that's like how it feels. And also when I'm going like on a hill, it's also not very efficient, because it's like the structure of everything right here on the bottom. It's like when I run, like it feels like the forefoot is kind of like separate from the heel when I'm going on the hill, so it doesn't feel efficient at all. It's like it feels like everything is just right here, like that's how it feels, and my foot kind of moves a little bit right there, and of course it doesn't flex. So what I feel is like my foot is like moving so much up and down, like when I'm running on a hill. So that's kind of like what I feel. Also, like I mentioned before in my previous review, that the shoe is like wide, like the fit is kind of wide. It gives you a nice snug if, like I said, if I tighten my shoe like really well, I can get that good snug, but it just doesn't feel like, you know, like it's not the snug that I really like compared to I would say some other shoes that I've tried. For example, the Vaporfly, I like that really nice snug, like a glove-like fit. The Alphafly, I can get a good lockdown, I would say, but it's not something like a Vaporfly kind of lockdown. So overall, I would say that for the marathon distance, there's no question this is very, very comfortable for like covering the distance. You won't have any problem with that, because it's just so comfortable that I was really able to push, you know, the last 10K of the marathon. And yeah, I almost didn't have any problem pushing the last part of you know, the marathon, because the shoe is just very comfortable. And there's also like a lot of bounce. Some people like that, but for me, I think it's just too much. And I would definitely use this for like flat course marathon, because like I said, of the kind of issue when I'm running on like hills, like it's just not super efficient, and my foot kind of like just the way it is, it's like kind of big. It's just not super efficient like when you're climbing on hills. So yeah, I would recommend this like running on like a flat course or like a really fast course marathon, or just in general, like, you know, if you're not running a marathon, this is like, yeah, use it for like flat course races. And also I actually forgot to mention that since the shoe has so much bounce in it, and just also the underfoot feel is kind of different, I have to actually like increase my cadence. I'm not a very high cadence runner. I like to have that nice kind of big stride. That's like my running style, that's how I run. And it's because of like just the overall feel of the shoe and everything about the shoe. I had to really increase my cadence to get that kind of smooth feeling. I know some people would probably say a different thing about it, but for me, if I increase my cadence, like I feel like I'm getting that really smooth rhythm, and it just feels so much better. Like I said, I can move quicker, I can feel that nice footing a little bit there. Yeah, if you're a high cadence runner, this shoe might probably work for you a lot better. I would say it's not for everybody. I like the comfort, definitely, and just the overall feel is comfortable, but there are some things that, you know, it's something that doesn't really work for me. If you like a lot of bounce, if you like comfort, like kind of wide toe box, it's kind of like what you like for a shoe. This is definitely like a shoe for you. So this is all for today, guys. Thank you again so much for being here today, and I'll see you guys very soon.